Breaking news. The SEC has just announced that they are delaying the VanEck-SolidX Bitcoin ETF decision, and they need more time. That's right, the SEC plans to take a closer look at this highly anticipated Bitcoin ETF. Now, for those of you guys that watch the market or subscribe to the channel, then you probably already know that in the technical sense, the SEC had up until the end of this month, September 30th, to make a decision. And this decision, it could have been anything. It could have been an approval, it could have been a denial, it could have been a delayal. Whatever it is, they just had to make a statement by September 30th. And you know what? I think this was the date that a lot of people were anticipating. I know I was. And what happened? Well, just yesterday, about 10 days early of September 30th, the SEC released this official document regarding the VanEck-SolidX Bitcoin ETF. And in this document, and I'll leave this in the description below, it's a very technical read, but today we're going to review some of the highlights together. But essentially in this article, they said that they need more time, they do not have a decision yet, and they actually went on to list 18 questions that they are still asking and issues that they still have that they need more information on to be able to make a decision on this Bitcoin ETF. Guys, we're going to review that today together. Straight from the horse's mouth, we're going to talk about it. We're going to also talk about what this means for us as cryptocurrency investors. And finally, of course, we're going to take a look at what this announcement has done to the crypto market. What's happening with cryptocurrency today? What do you guys think about that? Does that sound good? Well, welcome back, team, to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe for a video on crypto every single day. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. Let's read this article. The SEC has just announced it will take a closer look at a highly anticipated ETF proposal from VanEck Securities and SolidX Management. And this is a big one, guys, and they are requesting more feedback from investors. They want to hear more input from the crypto community. They've already asked for that in the past. They say they want more. And specifically what they're looking for. This is a direct passage coming out of this press release, and this is saying what they're looking for. The commission is instituting proceedings to allow for additional analysis of the proposed rule changes consistency. So they're looking for additional analysis, which requires, among other things, that the rules of a national securities exchange be what? Be designed to prevent fraud and manipulation acts and practices, to promote just and equitable principles of trade, and to protect investors and the public interest. So the three things they're looking for: prevent fraud, just and equitable principles of trade, and protect investors. Does this surprise any of you guys? It does not surprise me, and in fact, a lot of people were speculating that the SEC would again delay this Bitcoin ETF decision into next year, into 2019, because of these reasons. Because the reasons that they denied this Bitcoin ETF in the past were because, what was it, the market was too small. It was hard to get liquidity. It could too easily be manipulated. Those were three of the big reasons that they've used in the past. And has anything really changed since August? I don't think so. Yes, the market is slightly more mature, not that much. But it's still highly manipulative. It's still just as hard to get liquidity, and it's still small. And they need more time, and that makes sense to me. And one of the things they're asking is the Securities and Exchange Commission is asking for more input on the proposal, despite the fact that the agency has already received over 1,400 public comments on it. So they've already received this. And if you want to leave an additional comment, which is what they want, input from the crypto community, you can go to the SEC's website or just Google SEC ETF Bitcoin. You'll get it. But specifically, the agency is asking for views on Bitcoin's susceptibility to market manipulation in relation to other commodities in the market. So they just don't want to hear about Bitcoin. They want it to be compared to other commodities in the market and get that perspective. And the SEC says it will review the feedback over the next couple months, and the agency can ultimately delay its decision until February. And guys, this brings me to my next question for you guys. This article says delay the decision until February, and this is from the Daily Hodl. This article from the Crypto Globe says that the SEC sets December 29th of 2018 later this year as the new date. So what's the right answer? Is it February? Is it December? What is it? Well, to that, I want to look to the exact document. And like I said, this is very technical, and we will review some of these exact questions out of the 18 that they asked in a second. But let's just do this little trick. Control F. First off, let's do something. Let's look up delay. Del A. Search. 0 out of 0. And no point in this, I don't know how many pages, in these 19 pages do they ever mention the word delay. Okay, well, deny. We know it's not that, but let's just make sure. Nope, they never mention deny. And how about postpone? They never mention postpone. Very interesting. And let's just, for the hell of it, look up December. They don't mention December. January. We could do this all day. January. They don't mention that either. So the point I'm trying to make is, I don't know if it was strategically, they didn't say the words delay or postpone, but what they do ask for is they say they just need more time, and they don't list any specifics. So time will tell. We'll have to keep in touch and look up the next update and exactly when they'll be releasing new information. But if there's one takeaway we can get is that they need more time. And it's very interesting to me that they don't really say the exact statement. The exact date, I mean. Maybe a PR move by them. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, guys. I want to take a look at how this has affected the market today. Some of these altcoins are on the rise. Is it altcoin season? We'll talk about it, but the very last thing I want to do is, guys, I'm no cryptocurrency expert. Do your own research. But regarding this Bitcoin ETF SEC statement, Jake Chervinsky, who is an American lawyer, an associate of the law firm Cobra & Kim, once again brought his excellent analysis and commentary skills to Twitter. He kind of reviewed some of these statements from the SEC, and I want to review them very quickly with you guys. He says, and this was just yesterday, that the SEC asks some tough questions about VanEck's proposal. 18 multi-part questions over 7 pages to be exact, and that's one of the ones I showed you in the exact document. And if you want to know all the reasons why the SEC doesn't want to approve Bitcoin ETF in excruciating detail, read pages 11 through 17 of this document. I agree, page 11 is where the questions start. Let's review a few of them right now. Question 13. Now, it is a very long question. We're not going to read the whole thing, but essentially it says, question 13 is the one that killed all the derivative-backed ETFs, and to a lesser extent the Winklevoss ETF too. So derivative-backed ETFs. Well, something that's special about this VanEck Bitcoin potential ETF that the SEC is deciding on is it is based in Bitcoin, meaning you need to hold Bitcoin in order to be able to use it. And something that's significant is for question 13, and let's actually check this out. Question 13. Oh yeah, they asked the questions. Is the market a significant size? Can it too easily be manipulative, or is it too small? And the only reason that this lawyer is saying that is of any significance is that it's not encouraging to see that the SEC is asking this question if the Bitcoin futures markets are of significant size, because, and this is the reason, they have already concluded last month that they are not. So we already know that the Winklevoss ETF got denied for those specific reasons, and they're just saying that they're again asking this question when we already know the answer to it. They denied the Winklevoss ETF along with a few other ETFs. So it's strange that they're listing this in. Do they not already know? One other significant thing that Jake Chervinsky brought up is, in fact, several of these questions appear rhetorical, designed to make a point rather than solicit information. For example, question 14, whether the Gemini exchange is a market of significant size. In the Winklevoss appeal denial, yeah, the SEC already said it's not. So he's just saying that some of these we already know the answer. So are they really searching, or do they plan to just delay it up until they eventually deny it when they can't delay it anymore? This is my opinion. I think a delay is a good thing because I think this will give the market even more of a chance to mature. And team, it doesn't seem like the market was affected at all one bit, only the fact it was affected in a positive way. Let's check out where we are in the crypto market right now. Let me refresh for you guys so we can get this exact update correct. And guys, don't forget to like the channel and subscribe to the channel and like the video just to stay updated. Let's check it out. Right now the market cap is 213, almost $214 billion, which is a huge influx of cash. Just 2 days ago, we were around 193. We slowly crept up to maybe 200, and then just a shoot up, we're flying. So in the last 2 days, over $20 billion has entered the market. Bitcoin dominance is down. A few days ago, we were at 56%. Now we're at 52.9%, meaning this could potentially be altcoin season. And guys, check this out. We are in the green today. God damn, it feels good to do that, to say that. Let's view all. This will just be a little bit more specific info. So guys, this is the altcoins and Bitcoin, how they've changed in the last hour, last 24 hours, last 7 days. And guys, as you might have seen from the thumbnail, the really big winners today are, let's see, one XRP, almost, I mean, that's pretty much the biggest gainer, at least in the top 100. Wow, they're up over 45% in the last 24 hours. They're up over 68% in the last 7 days. It's amazing. I mean, in terms of why they're up so much, I mean, say what you want about XRP, but they have a working product. You know, it's being used currently, and I guess xrapid is about to come out. We talked about that in my last video. But XRP is a huge, huge gainer for today. Stellar is also up a lot. Stellar is up 16% in the last 24 hours. Stellar, who has been one of the most stable coins in this bear market, it refused pretty much to dip below 20 cents in any significant form, even while the rest of the altcoins were tanking. It's one of the biggest gainers of today. And what else? Oh yeah, Cardano. Cardano is also up 16%, up 20% in the last 7 days. All in all, this is a very positive sign. Now, what are we looking for? Is this officially altcoin season? It's hard to say. You know, hopefully we took out our positions, but I guess this is the thing I'm looking for. Let's zoom into Bitcoin. We had this huge gains, this green. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, and this may sound contradictory, but I'm hoping that we do not keep shooting up. I hope we level off and we form some stability. And if we can keep these gains and form some stability and show that we have the support line, it'll just give me more confidence that, you know, the growth's going to be steadier but healthier. You know, because we've seen growth like this before and then we shot back down. We've seen plenty of volatility. Me personally, what I'm looking for is some healthy sustainability. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this SEC denial, you think let me rephrase that. Do you think the crypto community doesn't care about the SEC denial? Maybe do you think that, hey, everybody was waiting for, delayal. I don't mean denial. I mean it being delayed. But do you think that, hey, many people thought it would be delayed on September 30th, and now that they know it's not, that they don't have anything to fear just yet, and they want to invest more? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'll let you guys go, but team, thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you tomorrow.